Hey there movie buffs, it's Alok back again with the First Woman movie review video. Let's dive in together because you are tuned into Get ready to shiver in your seats. The First Woman is creeping its way to theaters in the United States on April 5th, courtesy of 20th Century Studios, directed by Akasha Stephenson. This flick is actually a prequel to the classic The Omen. It is the 6th installment in the Omen franchise. The First Woman movie tells the story of a young American woman in Rome who starts doubting her faith after encountering something spooky. As she digs deeper, she finds out about a scary plan to unleash ultimate evil. Now she has to battle her doubts and stop the darkness from taking over everything she holds dear. A young woman sent to Rome to serve the church, but encountering darkness and uncovering a conspiracy is naturally intriguing. It sets up the suspense, mystery and psychological depth. The theme of questionings one's faith in the movie provides rich character development and thematic depth. It allows the exploration of complex moral and spiritual dilemmas. The notion of a terrifying conspiracy aiming to bring about the birth of evil incarnate brings a suspenseful plot with twists and turns. This keeps the viewers engaged and invested in the story. A return to the intense and disturbing body horror element that made the original Omen so shocking. The setting of Rome adds a sense of atmosphere and history to the story. It provides a visually stunning backdrop for the unfolding events and enhances the overall sense of anxiety. The movie touches upon several familiar horror movie tropes such as young woman confronting evil forces and uncovering a sinister conspiracy. The movie lacks in innovative storytelling or fresh twist, making it feel predictable for some viewers. The movie had lots of melodramatic elements, especially regarding the protagonist questioning her faith and facing dark forces. This makes the movie overly melodramatic, detracting from the authenticity of the story. The movie holds promise for deep exploration of faith and morality, but at the same time, the movie prioritizes scares and thrills over meaningful character development and thematic exploration. Due to lack of depth in the script, the film feels shallow and forgettable. The movie relies too heavily on jump scares or graphic violence to generate fear, but it sacrifices psychological tension and narrative consistency. The movie fails to deliver effective horror which could have engaged the audience intellect and emotions rather than relying solely on shock tactics. In my opinion, you should check out The First Woman when it hits theaters on April 5th. It is a spooky horror flick that dives deep into some big themes, though it might have a few cliches thrown in. The supernatural horror film story is weak, narration is average and the direction is brilliant. The supporting cast delivers good performance, but Margaret, sister Sylvia and father Brennan performance is excellent. The way the movie was filmed is amazing. The places they filmed that were really cool. The First Woman is like a really good start to this scary story with new twists that keep it exciting. If you like the old one or just like scary movies, you should totally watch this one. The critics are not totally sold on The First Woman. We are giving it 2.5 stars out of 5, but that does not mean it won't make a splash at the box office. Looks like it is set to rake in around $28 million in its first weekend in theaters. And that's a wrap on our review of The First Woman movie. If you had fun watching, don't forget to show some love. Hit that like button, share with your friends, drop us a comment and make sure to subscribe for more awesome content. Let's spread the thanks vibe to support our hard work. Until next time, stay awesome, stay safe and keep that youthful spirit alive. Thank you.